Hi guys, and welcome back to Bovine Budgeting. So this video is a special bonus video. I'm going to be stuffing my Christmas money. So I got $100, $200, and $300 for Christmas this year. I know it's the 28th of January today, so I'm a bit late, bit late in stuffing it, but that's okay. I was just waiting to see everybody that I could, and yeah, so in total it was $300 from quite a number of people. I'm very, very thankful for this, of course. And so I wanted to put this towards savings challenges and not just go and spend it. So this is the new binder. Obviously I'm still using my cow one, and the cow one, so the cow print one. The cow print binder is going to be for sinking funds. This is for savings challenges. So this is a jam donut on like a pink gingham background, and then the back is these little love hearts. So that's what it looks like opened up. I love it. I'm absolutely in love with this. Oh, if I can close it. I think it's very, very fun, and it's very me, so loving it. But what I've got in here, I've got saving siblings, so I'm not going to be stuffing this one today just because I've already caught up and I've done the bonuses, so I'm not going to go ahead when I can allocate money to other things. But saving siblings goes to investing. Then I have deposit, which obviously goes towards house deposit. Summertime savings, which is for travel. Oh my gosh. And distributions, which is going towards investing as well. So, and I've got Alonzo here. Hello. So I figured I would try a roll and save. I love watching roll and saves. I think they're really fun. And so I've got my old D&D dice here, as well as this my little dice jail. And so what I thought I would do, I've got a D4 in here. There you go. That's a D4. Just gonna pop that one away. Ooh. Will I? No, I might I'll keep that one. And then, should I roll? Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with this dice gel. I'll roll it in the dice gel. There we go. The dice gel's more fun. And then I made some, like, prop notes. But I didn't print them. So instead, I've got these paper clips. What I'm going to do is each colourful paperclip is representative of $10, and then the silver ones are going to be representative of $50. So 5 colourful paperclips is 1 silver paperclip. And I'm just going to split them out. Okay, I'm going to pop these all to the side and see what I can do. I'm going to put the money to the side. There we go. That's going over there. So what I'm going to do is just create little piles. I'm going to have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. And then I think I'm going to randomly assign which pile is which afterwards. So I'm just really wanting to roll the dice today. 4. What should I didn't think about 4. I don't have a D3. Maybe 4 should be like dealer's choice. I guess. Yeah, we'll go dealer's choice. Okay, so I'm going to put pile 1. We'll get it started off nice. 2. How is everybody's day so far? I have just had a number 2 again. 4. Give 3 some love. I have just been at the doctor's quite a bit today. I had so many things that I wanted to get done, so I just got them all, mostly just referrals, so nothing too worrying, but oh my gosh, get out! I don't know if you can see what's happening. There we go. 3. But yeah, no, I've just been having a good, very fun day. What else have I done? I keep like being paranoid and watching the viewfinder to make sure that I'm not doing it. Like last time, what I did was the video, my battery ran out, and so it stopped in the middle, and I just thought, oh, this is awful. Oh, that's rolled off screen, but it is a 4. I can promise you that. Okay, we'll give it to 2. Okay, and now I've actually run out of colourful ones, so I'm going to swap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't swap yet. But yeah, so I stopped. I accidentally didn't film it properly last time. My battery ran out. So All day I was charging my phone and making sure it was ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to swap that one as well. Making sure that it was ready for filming because I felt so bad, and then I had to refilm everything, but I couldn't. So when I refilmed everything, I couldn't actually get all of the footage back. So that's why I refilmed everything. But then when I went to upload it, I had all of the footage anyway. Like, I don't know what happened to it, but it somehow all came back, and I felt so bad that I had just... Sorry, someone came in, I had to cut that, but that was a 3. Yeah, I felt so bad that it looked really crappy, that I had refilmed everything, and it just, it was awful. So I'm being very, very careful now to make sure that it is continuously filming. There we go. Okay, let's see what we've got. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 5 is 10, so that's a $100 note for the middle one. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, so it's $100. Oh, whoops, yeah, $100 plus 10. And then this one is 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Oh no. Did I do this wrong? Quite possibly. Not again. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. Oh yeah, there's 100, 100. I'm missing 1. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I should have 1. Okay, let me see where the other one is going. 4. Dealer's choice. Okay, well... I'll give this one 120. And I'll give this one 80. So, I'm going to need to break a 50. Is the only problem. I'm going to need to break a 50. Do I have anything to break a 50 with? Not, oh sorry, looking off screen. Not in this binder, I don't, but I should in my other binder. So, pause, play. So this is a sneak peek of the binder for next week. You'll get a better look at it, but I'm just going to see if I've got 50 in anything that I can break. Okay, here we go. This one's looking promising. 20, 40, 50, there we go. Oh, thank you. What one is this? Health. Thank you, health. Okay. Bye-bye, binder. Very nice binder. Okay. So this is 120. And this is 50, 60, 70, 80. Now, I still don't know which one is going to which. I'm just going to chuck all this in here. It's fine. So, let me very quickly go. So, I've got deposit. Which one is deposit going to be? 1! Okay. That's house deposit. Summertime savings. 2 or 3? 3. And so, distributions. 100. Number 3. So, number 2. All good. I'm going to get to colouring now while I do this. I am still recording. Good. I just keep checking. I'm so worried. I'm so sorry for last week. I feel like it happens to everyone at some point in their... in their YouTube journey, but I didn't want it to happen to me at all. But it did. Okay, so $80 is going to my house deposit. That's crazy. It's so weird to me that I'm gonna like have a house at some point in my life. I don't know. I've been thinking about this a lot recently because I obviously want to move out at some point, but it always has felt like something that I just could never do. And more it's starting to seem like something that's possible. And I don't know how to deal with that. Like, in Australia, it's really hard at the moment to get a house. But, you know, we've got a federal election coming up, so I'm hoping that whoever gets voted in is actually going to do something about housing. But, yeah, who knows? I don't know. Like, I think in general, a lot of people just get sick of whoever the current government is, so they want to swap, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing. I don't know. Like, I'm not supposed to get political on YouTube, but like, it's my channel, so why not? Go the Greens. I'm a young person, of course I would say that, but no, like, I don't know. I'm just hoping that somebody that isn't one of the two parties can get in and do something, because in Australia we have preferential voting, so we can vote for not the two major parties, but everyone always votes for the two major parties anyway, which is very annoying to me, because I want to see some change, and I'm a young person. I feel like I'm very ignored by both of the major parties. They just don't care. But again, federal election in a couple months, so hopefully that will change it. That's $80. So in total, in deposit, we have got, now let me, $130. Ooh. $130 to deposit. Yay! Summertime savings, 120. So, let me see what else has been happening in my life. I have been, I've been doing really good. I went through a drive-through for the first time. Well, not for the first time, but like for the first time, me driving the car. I went through a drive-through, and that is not something I ever expected would be so fun to me. But like, I drove a car through a drive-through. What is that? That's crazy. I went to GYG. There was like a GYG. Oh, if you don't live in Australia, Guzman y Gomez. It's like a Mexican restaurant type of thing. Probably not like traditional Mexican. We don't have a lot of traditional Mexican restaurants in Australia, as far as I'm aware of. I can't think of any. There's probably like one or two, but definitely not as big of a thing as it would be in America. And so we don't have a lot of. I've never had traditional Mexican food, to be honest. But GYG makes really yummy food. I like it personally. They've got some good vegan options in the sense of they've got like a pulled mushroom, which is very delicious, and I absolutely love it. And I finally got to have some yesterday. 120. Let's do a sun. I'm feeling like doing the suns. $120 to summertime savings, which is for travel. So yeah, for both of these, each time I colour in something, it's worth $10. But for this next one, the investing, each time I colour in something, it's 20. No, oh my gosh, the opposite. Each time I colour in something, it's $5. So for 100, I'm going to be colouring in 20 times. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. Cracking my back. We had a very, very hot week the last week, which is not fun to me. That's not the same pink at all. That's annoying. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, very, very hot week, which I don't like. The fact that I have to keep working because oh my god, I lost count. Hang on. That's 9, 19. Do a different colour. Because I got blue and pink and then green and, we'll go green and purple. Don't know why. 20. There we go. That should be $100. Yeah, I have to work instead of being able to go to the beach, and that's always very, very sad. So we've got 155. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there we go. $155 for distribution. So what I'm doing is I'm paying back. So I got $350 in distributions this financial quarter. And so what I'm doing is I'm doubling that to go back into investing. That's the sort of thing. So yeah, I hope that was a fun video. Let me know how you guys like the roll and save. I really liked it. I think it's fun. I know a lot of people, especially Americans, will do roll and save. So it'll be like I don't know, I've got like this D6, so it's $4. I'll say $4, but I'm in Australia. I can only do like fives and tens. I, I'm trying to think what I can do. I've got nothing. Like, the only one I could possibly think of, I've got a D100, so I could do, that's save 40. Oh, it rolled off screen. Hang on. There we go, save 40. I'm not going to save $40 with one dice roll. And so, I don't know, I like the consistent element but picking where it goes. I've seen Gen X budgets do that. So I very much enjoy this, and I think I might do this again in a fortnight's time for the other saving challenges, but I think I'd like to pick where my sinking funds go, at least for now. That's my thoughts. But yeah, let me know how you liked it. I hope it was a fun video. I have been, oh, just knocked you. Whoopsie. What did I do? There we go. Let me know how you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed it, and I'm sorry about last week and the fact that the video died halfway through. I checked and it didn't do it this time, so yay. I will see you all next week with a cash stuffing for my sinking funds binder, and I'll just be going through this and showing you what is in here. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Have a great day. See ya.